Okay everybody, welcome to Tier 10 to Top 10. Here we are looking at the Southern League Division 1 Central final table for 2022. You can see I've leapt on in time and we've had a very successful season. 38 games played in the league, of which we won 31, drew 5 and only lost 2, one of which came in the penultimate game of the season when we had already secured the title. Terrell Whitaker has been absolute signing of the season, free signing, and we got him scoring 34 goals in 35 league starts. He's also averaging 7.62. Alex Kirk, now no longer with the club, a fine centre-back, but we had a bit of a clash of personalities, and since he was on non-contract terms, we could let him go. He averaged 7.51. We may yet re-sign him. And then finally, Fellow Arsgaard, this amazing Norwegian winger, has scored 20 goals for us this season and averaged 7.42. The big disappointment here for me is Oluwayemi, the goalkeeper, with 21 clean sheets in the league, but no longer with the club. Signed for Hereford 4 or 5 games ago. In today's match, we'll have a new goalkeeper, Jared Thompson, making his debut for us. But what is today's game? Let me take you forward and show you what's going on, because we've got a chance of some silverware. We've got Daventry Town in the Southern League Cup final today. We are the home team, so this will be coming live to you from Claines Lane. We are the favourites, and this is almost going to be our starting lineup. I'm just thinking that I will put George Broadbent back into the team instead of Yusuf Malumbu. Malumbu is, in fact, an international player, but he's a little bit past it. You can see he's this 35-year-old Congolese midfielder, but he's just so slow. Whilst he's got 14 for tackling, he's just not making the interceptions. He's getting stuck too far up the field and not managing to track back. So we're going to look at Broadbent, this leading assist maker in midfield. We're also going to go for Zach Smith. Not wildly happy at the moment is our Zach, but he is a very influential figure in our team, and he's a very good Mazzala, drifting out into wide spaces from midfield. You can see club captain Fraser Blake Tracy playing at left back, got an excellent partnership with Mackenzie O'Neill in front of him, which is working really well. And yeah, I need to put in the new signing. Jared Thompson needs to come in goal instead of James Cottam, who he's been all right, but frankly, he's not set the world alight. He had a shocker a couple of games ago. He's conceded more in 5 league games than our friend Oluwayemi conceded in the other 31 or whatever that he played. So there we go. Okay, we're going to head towards the game then. We are playing a 4-2-3-1 kind of custom wide. We like to press. We've got a balanced mentality, although I'm quite keen on shifting that to aggressive whenever we get a chance. And I need to remember to get our Norwegian man out wide on the right. He's been injured, but he's a very, very useful player. So we're off to Claines Lane, and let's see what's going to happen. Both teams playing the same formation. Got a good record against Daventry this season. I'll get my assistant to set some opposition instructions, and let's get assertive on this one. We are favourites for a reason. Let's get out there. Let's go. Throw him wide on the right. Remy Thompson's crossing it, looking for Terrell Whitaker, doesn't quite pick it up. Zach Smith, ball's come loose, and now Daventry are on the break. Mr. Ramadan breaking wide on the left. We're covering with him, we're tracking with him. Oh, there we go. Arsgaard makes the important interception, and again, picked it up again on the right. Back to Minkley. Over the top, but doesn't find the striker. So it's Bowen. Breaking again. Hollowell. There we go, there's the interception. Here comes Remy Thompson, one of the 3 Thompsons in our team. No relations. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he's rolled it home. That's a glorious goal. Look at that run. It's only 1 minute 30 on the clock. Fantastic. Remy Thompson, not blessed with a lot of stars in terms of the ratings from our coaches, but he scores some blooming good goals this season. There we go. Runs it home. Slots it past the keeper. Keeper's got to be a bit gutted about not making any sort of save there at the near post. And Thompson's immediately up to an 8. Now, we've been looking to really dominate possession this season. We play, it's not exactly tiki-taka, but there's a lot of passing going on, looking to sit back and just work it around, work it into the box, and look for the goals that way. Here comes Mr. Arsgaard down the right. Gets the cross in. There we go, O'Neill. Winger to winger, and we are 2-0 up inside 7 minutes in this cup final. Going very nicely here, boys. Very happy with this. I have been known to switch back to cautious at points like this to try and consolidate, but I think actually on this occasion, we'll just let it go. Let's just roll on. Time ticking along. Nobody doing particularly well from Daventry. Ramadan with a free kick squares it to Hallowell. Hallowell's in a great position to have a shot, but he's missed his opportunity there. That's an absolute blinder from Enoch Soganile. Look at that. Yes, he can celebrate that goal. 2-1 inside 12 minutes. The fans, of whom they were predicted to be 400 today, getting their money's worth already. I thought Hallowell had wasted it there, but it's a cracking finish. Left foot. I mean, I'm not even going to blame the man. The man making a bit of a slow effort to pick up there, but it's a hell of a goal. Right. Can we consolidate for a bit? I'm not going to go offering too many shouts here. I haven't really shouted a lot this season, I've got to be honest. But then I haven't really been in a position to need to shout. Rarely do we drop behind. We haven't conceded a great deal. I think at one point we went 12 games without conceding. Got our old Park the Tank badge. We've conceded now though. Rain Hellywell. And now it's 2-2 inside 22 minutes. It's a bit disappointing that we've managed to ship a second one. So what's happened here? Throw in, big cross, Hellywell. I mean, the man in the middle there, should we say that he was inactive? Right then. Time ticks on. Yeah, they're controlling the game and we probably do need to close them down. Go on, let's make some changes. Quite happy to let my assistant tell me things like that. Adam Ramadan's picked up a booking. Turner with the throw, but Blake Tracy's intercepted. He's lumped it forward. He's not really picked anybody out there, though. Let's see what happens here. My boys are not exactly covering themselves in glory yet. I think they're a bit nervous. Here comes Broadbent. Broadbent out to Arsgaard. Arsgaard squares it to Zach Smith. Smith-Thompson. Massive long hoof out to O'Neill. Didn't quite manage to get around the back, though. Hellowell. Inside. Dithering a bit in the box. That's it. Close them down. Look at that little bit of counter-pressing. And now, great opportunity for a shot. And Tara Whitaker is offside. How tedious is that? It was a great initial shot. I'm not sure who that was, but that was a good attempt. See, we're dominating possession, which is what I look to do in these games. We're a little bit heavy on the fouls today, and we're not winning the shots battle, particularly. Right, one last highlight before half-time. What's going to happen here? I'd really like to not concede at this point. Right, Aina, another Congolese, and it's lumped, absolutely lumped. Terrell Whitaker's going to chase this down. Here we go with Arsgaard again, breaking down the right. This is what we look to do. Run with the ball, cut inside. Both of my wingers can play as inverted wingers as well. How has he not scored that? Surely that's in. There it is. What on earth has happened there? Yeah, that's a Jorge Sikora has been credited with an OG, but I'm pretty sure that crossed the line earlier in the move, right? Let's watch the highlight and see what we can see here. Here we go. Here's Arsgaard. Whitaker slides in. Or it's cleared onto the post. Keeper's throwing himself all over the place. This is the most classic FM goal. I think Sakura there has absolutely wellied that into the far post and it's just bounced straight in. That is bananas. Oh well, just what we wanted. Goal on the stroke of half time. Can't really argue with that. There we go. We are doing all right. Not going to make any subs just yet. Nobody's looking knackered, which is a pleasant surprise. We've had a fortnight off since the last game of the season, so you wouldn't expect anyone to be particularly tired. In terms of bench strength, we've got Mr. Powell, who's a midfielder. He's a dead ball specialist. So is Tommy Rowe as well, left-footed dead ball specialist. Both of them have been pretty handy in terms of bagging some goals this season. Rowe, a comparatively recent signing. Malumbu, as I say, our ageing Congolese midfielder. Holland Wilkinson is a utility man kind of in the front four, and then Munro's a young striker that my director of football signed just a couple of weeks ago. There have been no highlights whatsoever in this second half. Not exactly exciting for a live com, but on the other hand, we might have a couple of hands on the cup here. I'm going to pause that there and make a quick sub because Zach Smith is looking tired. He's not been super amazing anyway. We're going to stick Mr. Rowe into the midfield as the Mazzala supporting role. Let's have a look at the rest of the ratings. Fraser Blake Tracy, the skipper, is not having a blinder, is he? It's all really coming through these guys here. Even Terrell Whitaker. Terrell Whitaker, if he'd got a hat-trick today, would have broken 50 goals for the season. Here we go then. Clock ticking away. Now then, I was going to swap from balanced to cautious, but I'll wait for this highlight to play out. First highlight of the second half, and Daventry are on the ball, just dinking it around, lumped over the top. Our defender's done nothing there. And the striker's missed it. Goodness gracious, I don't know who that was in defence, but they've had an absolute shocker. It's one of my J. Thompsons. Well now. Let's just roll on. I'm going to go cautious. Terrell's picked up a knock, but he's all right. And frankly, last game of the season. Doesn't matter if he is injured. Let's try and bag a goal. Here comes Arsgaard. Arsgaard cutting inside. That's not really the finish I was looking for. Defender's done a good job to get across him. Jordan Thompson's picked up a yellow. So we've got Jared Thompson, Jordan Thompson and Remy Thompson in our team. Terrell Whitaker's signalling to come off. We've got Munro on the bench. Let's give him a cup final winners medal. Anybody else that we're looking at here? Still 60-40 on possession, which is excellent. There we go. Munro's on Rowe with the corner. Last event of the game, and Dylan Munro's got his first goal for the club. Isn't that lovely? We do like to fire our corners to the back stick, and lo and behold, Munro's just ghosted in and buried that one in the back of the onion bag. Good lad. You've got to feel that the defender could have done more there. But we're not complaining. So it's 4-2. There's no time left. There should be no time left. We're into the 6th minute of 4 minutes of injury time. There we go. And we're having a little celebrate on the podium. Well done, boys. Well done, boys. Let's give some passion. Enjoy your success. Bingo bango. So there we are then. 4-2 winners and double winners for the season as well. Just taking a look at the club squad then, you can see Terrell Whitaker top of the averages with a 7.57 average rating from Othello Arsgaard and George Broadbent, the assist machine in midfield. So let's just look at the season roundup now, and here you can see goal of the season by Jack Powell there against St Ives, and if I remember rightly, yes, it's a dead ball. Not even necessarily the best one that Powell has scored this season, but a good range, I suppose, in a 4-2 win there. You can see also Terrell Whitaker is signing of the season and young player of the season. And our season review shows you that we crashed out of the FA Cup and FA Trophy, admittedly a few games in. Let's look at what the club would like for next season. Yeah, key thing there is going to be repair the club's financial damage, because we are about £300,000 in the red, which is not really where a non-league football team wants to be. Apart from that, we're looking at promotion again by winning the league again, because that's just how things are at this level. Going to accept those. The squad dynamics, we've got Zach Smith and Fraser Blake Tracy, who are the real team leaders, and Minkley is a good influence. And that's where we'll leave it for today. I'll look to film another video pretty soon and get that uploaded, showing you how we progress at the start of our next season in the Regional Premier League. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Check out some other videos, and if you've enjoyed that, do please like and subscribe. Thanks very much. See you again soon.